Hey guys, hey Vic, how we doing? So just watching NASDAQ here for some potential sells. Let's see if we get a close below on this 5 minute candle. If the next one wicks up, I'm going to sell below. We've got this is predefined levels that we identified this morning. We were looking for BPC longs, but if we stay below here, it's invalidated. So we'll we're just going to wait now and see how this pans out. Okay, so big news today, not till 6 o'clock UK time, and then the major news will be 6:30 at the press conference. So things we can watch for. Right, so there we go. All right, I'm going to place a sell stop underneath that 5 minute low, and we're going to see if. Yeah, right, let me share screen. I've got feeling open calc switch. Just going to put that there, put that out of the way. Oh, I've changed screen. Got to do that. Pending. Now, and I'm going to put that underneath here. I'm going to open trade. Yeah, it's okay. So there's an issue. They've changed what max I can do. Open calc. So I'm going to have to place these manually. Change that to 10. I'm going to put sell stop. Sell stop. So I'm just going to add. Let's do it. Third one trading. Sell stop. Okay, so just gonna bring them down a little bit, and then I'm just gonna put this. Okay, right. So I just need to do that on another one. So right. Okay, so sell stop is in. Hey Aaron, how you doing? Yeah, gold. Unfortunately, didn't get it. I took a loss on gold, as you can see, minus 5.5K earlier today. Again, that was a little bit unfortunate. I've had a bit of an unlucky day with gold today. I'm not gonna lie. I'll explain in a minute. So 24, 8, 10. Just put 24, 8, 10. Typical. Got that one. There we go. 24, 8, 10. Now I'm having to do this because the max, I don't know if it's due to extra volatility, but the max I can put on at the minute is 10 units on the NAS. Gold's still melting. Literally, it's in free fall. Now this is good, but the only trade we did put on, which was perfect, was the sell stop here. And Magic Keys did something strange, and I ended up with $62 profit, which this, in theory, would be, oh, it's not even worth looking at. 77, be 770 points up. But never mind, it is what it is. Big Harvey, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Just running a trading day here at home. I've got a couple of the inner circle members here. So I've just left for an hour to put a live stream on for you guys. And then it's not going to be an overly long live stream today. But we'll see if we can capture something here. While we're waiting for, so yeah, NASDAQ, we've got a sell stop underneath the 5 minute low. Now, if we close above this region, I'm going to cancel all orders. I've had to do it manually because Magic Keys is set to do it for 30 or 50 units, and it just doesn't allow it anymore. So while that order's sat there pending, let's just head back to TradingView and see where the bottom could be on gold. Let's get rid of all the drawings. I don't think we're far away. Well, when I say the bottom, we're very, very close. I want to start looking for potential buys in this area if we get a 15-minute bullish candle. So if we get a 15-minute, hey, Mr. Matkin, how are you doing? Your attendance is missed today. I think so. Remember this 4870 big structural level based off the daily. So there's the lowest close. 48, what is it? 76, 4878. So that's the lowest close on the daily. The next day, you'll see the body was lower, but that's because there was a gap down before it pushed higher. So we're definitely in the zone now where we can start looking for even just a recovery rally if it is going to start moving lower and head back down towards, say, 4770. I thought you might be. Still in gold with 1 micro. Oh, brilliant. Where did you catch the gold from, Sandra? Was it the break? So this is the one, where did we sell? Yeah, this one here. That 15-minute candle there. This one wicked up. We sold underneath the low there. And got slipped about 30 points. Got entered at 41. Entry was originally at around 45 flat, I think. The 1 hour break here around 58. So you see this candle here, guys? Classic breakout underneath that low there. Yeah, just running nice. But now we're in the zone. If I see a 15-minute bullish candle, I'm going to be looking to get long from down here. We do have a pending order right now on NASDQ underneath this low here. So I just, where are we? Change screen so you can see. There we go. So we're getting close to the trigger. And there they go. So we're in. Okay. Just need to push that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we'll you know what, I can hear myself in the lounge. I just want to check where I've got my so that's where it should be. Okay, so oops. Damn it, it wasn't set. There we go. So that's TP hit, 20 points done. All right, stop loss at entry. Okay. So this one's running really, really nice. Let's go. What's happened there? Oh, that's odd. Both have. I've closed half of one out and the full one of the other. So we'll see how this moves. But we've made money now. So let's just go to results. Let's make sure we update that to 116 and 36. Nice ways to start the live stream. Let me just move this a second if I can. I want to just bring an extended target out of the way. Right, back to stop loss at entry. Okay, so this I do think we could run a fair old way down based on NASDAQ daily, but it just depends whether you can see where I'm looking for yesterday's low in theory. We could even break that low, to be fair. I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring that down to here and I'll set a partial TP in around. Bring that down. Okay, set. Okay, so next TP's in there set. Now, as you can see, the NASDAQ, due to the trade restrictions at the minute, I can only put 10 units on, which is significantly lower than normal, which is why you're seeing these P&Ls smaller than usual. Right, who have we got in today? The 15-minute valid as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, you could get another 15-minute sell under their half. Yeah, I will add into that position. I will add into that one. Let's have a look. But this one I will just take all off at 24,652. 24,652. That's if it gets there and stops 24,720. 24,720. Right. Gold. Need to see a 15-minute bullish candle on gold before I do. It's getting jittery. There we go. It's in. Okay. So what was that? Yeah, just 20 pips is just a tiny touch higher. There we go. I think that's right. Yeah, 20 pips. Now I only put in 10 units on this one because it's an add-in as opposed to doing 2 or 3. So whenever I do an add-in, I always like to do it at reduced risk because your entry price is going to be effectively further away from your original start point. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to use up all the profit that you've just made on the add-in trade, which so what we can do is we can bring our stop down to the high of this candle for both. All right, let's go to stop loss at entry. So I've moved my stop loss to entry on the second add-in because we got to 70% to target. Okay, so we're out of the add-in. So the add-in was break even. So let's just add that in. So it's 22 break evens and 9 for this year. JJP, JJFP, good afternoon. Is that Jim or is it someone else? I'm just trying to think of someone I know with J's and P's and lots of them. Okay. Uh, Maybe golden. Yeah, I'm just watching it right now. We're getting that bullish candle. I'm just watching it on the other screen. So this one's at profit. So we're in a major uh, zone for buying. So let me just look at the NASDQ. Okay, so now's what I'm going to do. Okay, so if I'm just going to leave the Nasdaq alone now. We've made our money on it. We'll just we'll see what it does. If it comes out, stops us out. We've already taken 3/4 of the position off. Gold. Well, I am looking for longs. Well, the reason for looking for longs is because price has come into this zone here, this major daily support zone, where you can see where it sold off pretty much from the same price last time, which was it did $160 down, but then the following day it did $150 up. So we're in the right area for buyers to come in. The question is it going to be the market conditions a little bit different now to what it was back then? When it was here, we were in a, you could say, after that move down, we'd started bullish kind of momentum. When it done this retracement, here we're in a bearish bearish move. So the next move, yes, we could see something similar, but after that, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down and test this area, unless we get a change in structure on the higher time frame. Okay, let's bring down a bit. I'm just going to keep trailing this because we're coming into NYSE open in 35 minutes. So who's in today? Any new new attendees to the stream, or is it the ever faithful? So if you have just joined, we've had one win, one break even here today. Oh, so JJP. That's Mr. John. All right, I was wondering who that username was. That's one of the inner circle guys. Is Hi Oscar, how you doing? And Anna's there as well. We have 5 minutes to wait, guys. 5 minutes to wait. To be fair, if you want to be a little bit aggressive, try and jump the gun, which I'm going to place this order off the 5, guys. Okay, I'm going to place this order off the 5. Now, what am I doing? 500. And then let's go. Okay, so I've placed this off the 5. Um, if you want to wait for the 15 to close, you're probably going to get the same entry price. Okay, the only difference is if it closes like this and then just goes straight up, I'm using the 5 as the wick down. So I'm using this bearish candle here as the wick down to place my order above that, if that makes sense. So we've got 4 minutes left. Um, okay, so here we go. 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes. Okay, guys, we are just waiting for gold to bounce off this big daily level right now. Okay. Hey Oscar, yes, we've got a buy stop above this 5 minute candle, but in theory it's going to be above the 15-minute candle now as well. We are seeing a small bullish candle downrange on the 15. On the 5, we've got outside candle followed by an inside bearish candle which is just closed. So now if this comes down, which it has, we can put buy stops above the 15 here and see if the market is going to respect this daily support level. If not, we'll just cancel the orders. Ooh, maybe we're not going to see a rejection of this level. Who knows? Just oh man. Okay, guys, let's cancel this order now. We're gonna loot. We don't need that. We'll wait. We'll wait for more confirmations. So we're still on this daily area. Hey, Commander Chief, how you doing? NASDQ still running all right. We'll bring stops down a bit more. Okay, this will be, yeah, I've just been bringing this down, guys, because uh we've got we've got the open in 28 minutes for NYSE. Now remember, it's big news today. It's federal funds rate. We're going to see some volatility as we're seeing. You can see that maybe the markets are anticipating, I don't know, maybe a bit more of a bullish, hawkish stance from the Fed, the way that gold's been moving, the way that indexes are moving, the way that currencies are moving. We're definitely seeing that. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're out of all trades. Let's head back to TradingView because we've done our trades there. Um, let's see. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some kind of reaction in this area. Um, on the hourly, we can see this was the daily support, but if we go down to the hourly, this is where buyers came in originally. So let's go back over here. This is what we're looking for. We're waiting for buyer reaction. If we get a buyer reaction, in fact, I tell you what, it's a big old candle. I don't fancy that. 30, 15. Oh, don't fancy that either. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna wait. The $30 5-minute candle. I'm not having a stop like that. I'm gonna wait for buyers to come in. NASDQ, we're in the middle of the range now, so we're gonna wait for price to rotate higher. Then we can look for some kind of BPC to continue short. Okay, guys. So listen, today isn't going to be a massive. Mm, yeah, we've got 9 minutes left for this 15-minute candle. This isn't going to give me any setup, this candle, that's for sure. But the next 15-minute might. Okay, so what's this? Iraq says it's oil fields on fire phase. So I just got a post that was that's being removed. Yeah, so just gonna sit and wait, guys. Sit and wait. This is we've had a couple of nice trades, but now we need to wait for the rotation higher to then look for BPC potential short. Now, this was where we sold earlier. This can go now because that level we don't need it anymore. We just need to wait for the market to form new resistance, and new resistance can be formed by bullish candle, bearish candle. So as soon as we see the bearish candle, that's our new resistance formed. Then we can look for a wick up, sell the low of the bearish candle. Keep it nice and simple. Guys, nice to have you here. We are there's if you haven't yet, how many of you are on the Telegram channels if you're not members? And if you are looking at becoming a member, um, and you want to join our community of super disciplined traders majority of the time, then you can do that by clicking this link. Insert what? Yeah, gold does. What's going on? Any questions, guys? Trying to be disciplined every day. Good one, Anna. You are. Yeah, six. Yeah, 6 more minutes to go. Okay, so yeah, here you go. So if you are wanting to become a member, you can click on this link here. It's a rolling contract, £97 a month. They'll give you access to the live streams, recordings, members community, trade ideas, watch lists, and anything else that we do. So there's a Stripe link there. If you want to join the team, stop gambling, start becoming disciplined, then that's your moment. Just click the link and we'll be opening the doors with welcome arms to see another disciplined trader coming through. In the meantime, we're going to see if gold can find a bid effectively. We're waiting to see if buyers step in and find some kind of appetite to stop this decline in the gold market. Now, as I showed you on the higher time frame, we have come into a significant daily area. And last time it came into this price point, you can see that it fell from here. It did it pretty much in a straight line, $200. Let's have a look what it's done this time from the highs, $190. So pretty much the same kind of movement down. Now, worst case scenario, if it's going to get a similar movement up, it's going to be back to 49.35, which is a good $60 from where we are. But this decline doesn't look like it wants to finish. The market is definitely looking at, or it's looking this way, that the market feels that we're going to see something pretty hawkish maybe from the Fed today. Maybe inflationary concerns because the war, who knows? But I'm guessing it's going to be orientated around that. Um, what damage is the war having on energy prices and other inflationary impacts that are going to be passed on to the consumer? Us, basically. Um, so I'm going to be here for about another 18 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to depart. Kaylin, what about NAS buy if this current 15 candle closes bullish? Okay. Uh, okay, what would you say? Hey, guys, any feedback? What do you think? What would be my concern, do you think? I'm not saying that it won't or it can't, but there'd be a little concern that I have. Strong bearish movement? Yep. So what would we want to see if you're going to go long? What would be the things you want to see if you're going to go long? Perfect. Change of structure. So look, even if we go down to the 5 minute, what we'd need to see here would be this kind of thing. Price rally, price come back down, price rally, price come back down. There. Once we get above here, we've got a nice change in structure. So that's what we'd need to see to go long. Okay, well, that's what I would want to see to go long. Right now, all I'm looking for is for the market. Let's just get rid of these. I'm just looking for the market to do this. Start pulling back up. It can be here, it can be here, it can be here, I don't mind. Pull back up to do that. Unless we get a shift in sentiment. Okay? So that shift in sentiment would be a change in structure. So okay. No worries, Kaylin, no worries. So we've got 14 minutes to go, and gold is still going. So the only thing we can look for with gold is confirmations, and that will be bullish candle, or we're going to wait for price to rotate higher, create new resistance, and then look for the sells back down. Okay, I'm not just going to keep trying to sell at these low levels without any kind of pullback. Okay, NASDQ is dropping. 24638 says 40. There's like 50 points down to the lows. Again, I would like to have seen a move higher before I take another sell, but the sells we could definitely see coming in. I'm not sure what the news is, if there's any additional. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing anything additional that we don't already know. So I will put these moves down to the Fed later today. Right, let's have a look at investing. Mm. Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. Now, now we've taken out these lows here. Nowhere. I wouldn't want to sell here on the basis that the market's so close to that structure, but once it broke that structure up here, it's literally just downrange, 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 downrange. So no matter however you manage the trade, if you were just managing according to the 15-minute, you're still in this trade. If you're managing according to the 30-minute, you're still in the trade because every candle has produced a lower low, lower high. You know, these are the trades that we dream of. Unfortunately, here on the live trading day, we did sell this one here, underneath here, but there was a little magic keys malfunction, and I ended up making 62 whole dollars. Rather annoying when you see that one go. And this morning on the live stream, we sold this one here, I made a whopping $500 because I had to close it for a school run, and it just did the same thing. So there's been some really good opportunities today. Okay. Now this is what we want to see. Okay, if we can close back above this, we get a wick down, we can buy the high. Right, just waiting for this to turn positive, guys. Okay, now we're getting ready. 9 minutes. 9 minutes, and we could be so 9 minutes, and we're gonna have a potential order. Because this is coming off that level. But it might just drop. I don't think there's a 5 minute. Okay, if we get a 5 minute close above here in 3 minutes, I'll look to use a 5 minute pullback to buy. Um, that let's sit tight. We need it to close above the level anyway, regardless, whether that's in 3 minutes or 8 minutes. Let's go to TV. So I'm just going to put that there for now. It's not a order. Oh, it's not an order. I'm just waiting, guys. Just waiting. So it doesn't look like we'll get the how long we got. Oh no, 55 seconds. It could still do it. So I want to see a close above here. If not, we have to wait for the next 5 minute candle, which will of course close as a 15 and a 30. and we'll be looking to buy the high of this candle here if it closes like this. So let's wait for the 15. We're going to wait for the 15, guys. Yeah, so uh, 30-minute on NASDAQ looks bullish. If NASDAQ's looking bullish, then we're going to probably see gold start to spark a little bit. Just my problem with buying NAS here is it's not come on off anything. There's no structure, and this candle is still live. So this 30-minute candle, yes, we've got 5 minutes left, could, in theory, close bearish still. If it closes bullish, then ultimately, yeah, if we have a wick down, we can look to buy the high. I think my preference will lie with gold. So got 3 minutes 45 seconds. Three minutes. 3 minutes, guys. And then all we need is a wick down, and we can place an order above the high of this 15-minute candle. Uh, well, NASDAQ is popping. 15-minute on the NAS, 30 looks bullish. So typical charting pattern, you've got the morning star formation. So I think take a pick, guys. So in what, minute and a half, you can either be a buyer of the NASDAQ if it stays like this. So it would look like this. So take your pick. Buyer of the NASDAQ like that. Or we could look for a buy on gold like that. So just comment. Thanks, Jess. So which market would you rather buy? NASDAQ or gold? Comment in the chat. Anna's NASDAQ. Anyone else? Kaylin, NASDAQ. 1 minute, 20 seconds. Aaron's gold. Look, if NAS scares you, right, let's put this on. Uh, okay. NAS should have triggered if you've taken it. So, what was that? Partial TP. 500. Okay. So wick down on gold. So I've placed a buy stop on gold. I know some of you guys have placed it on NASDAQ. Um, oh, did NASDAQ? Uh, that's a new username. I don't know who that is. DIJXYZ. John in my front room is saying gold if he had to. Okay, where do we go? So is this now the market taking some liquidity? We flip the highs. We should run quite nicely. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna push the boat out with the second TP. I'm gonna take it up to 130 points. So first TP is at 50, second one is 130. NASDAQ should be, let's have a look. Yeah, NASDAQ should be in profit if you've taken this now. So above the highs, somewhere around 20 points, getting up there near TPs. Gold's still not in for me yet. If this triggers, what I'll do is I'll bring the stops up right underneath the low of this candle. Oh, how's NASDAQ doing, guys? Are we getting there? Where is it? Let's have a look. Basically around entry price. So that was what, 70, 80. So we get to around 60 points down, NASDAQ should be around T1. I'm looking over there and DAX, it keeps sitting around minus 60. I keep thinking it's NASDAQ, so I'll keep wanting to say, guys, you'll be at T1 now. Come on, gold. $150 down on the day and still struggling to find a bid at these prices off a big daily level as well. So I think uh, NASDAQ, you might be back around your entry price or slightly in profit now. It's having a bit of a move. Come on, gold. So NASDAQ, how you doing, guys? Might be about 10 points in profit. Are you in NASDAQ? Oh, just dropped again. Come on, NASDAQ. Anna, you must be getting somewhere close to your 20 pips. Need about 4 or 5 pips, I'm guesstimating. Gold doesn't want to have any of it, does it? Gold really doesn't. Come on. My guys in the front room will be getting a bit peckish now. Must be. Hey, Lightning, how we doing? That must be your. Um, that must be your 20 pips now, Anna. Lovely, well done. Right, let's hope gold follows now. Come on, gold. At least I was in profit. Yeah, exactly. You got 20 pips, did you? Oh, no. Okay, no worries. Well, good trade anyway, Anna. Good trade. We're not even triggered. Okay, guys, so in 7 minutes, I'm gonna need to go just because I've got traders in my living room waiting for me and for some lunch. So I'll give it 7 minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna have to wrap up. Okay, come on, gold. See if we can get something on the table. So far this session, guys, we've had one trade, no, two trades, one win, one break even, both on the same market, which was the Nasdaq sell. And then some of the guys on the stream called out Nasdaq buys. Um, I opted for gold buys. And Nasdaq hit TP1. So gold is about to get triggered. There we go. So look, let's reduce risk a little bit now. Get ready to get to break even, guys. It's contrarian, so oh, you little so and so. 35 pips is the number we need. So 350. 350, I'm going to hit break even. Come on, 350. And it's trying again. Okay, so 5 minute candle looks all right. I'm happy with that. If we break the high, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this stop up underneath the low of this candle. So as soon as we break the high of this candle, I'm going to bring the stop up. There we go. Right, there we go. And there's our, why is it not closed? Why is it not closed? Ah, there we go. Finally. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Go, 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 go. And I just closed half manually there at 110. So there we go. Nice, nice big return on the trade. So today's now not looking as bad as it was. We're we're only we're only 2 bags down now. So 100 pips secured yet again on the live stream. Let's see if we can get a 200. I heard someone's profit going in the lounge. All right, it's not a bad way to go for lunch. Here we go, 20 pip. Let's see if we go. Um, right. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. So listen, we've another big old trade on the live stream. As you can see, I had two back-to-back losses this morning. Now, unfortunately, one of those did get uh, above my break-even point, but I hadn't set the 35 pips, so that was an error on my part. But listen, again, it shows you. Um, you can see the NASDAQ trades, they're a bit smaller. And the reason they're a bit smaller, I'm just going to move this up slightly to cover any commissions. The reason they're a bit smaller is due to a new specification with the broker about the maximum lot sizing can trade per position. So they're a bit smaller wins, unfortunately, because if it hadn't been changed, we'd be sitting nicely in the profit today because normally I'd trade at 50 units as opposed to 10. And Nasdaq's starting to drop back down now, so uh, those trades have worked out perfectly. Well done, guys. You've next buys on gold will be close above here, and then look to go long. So guys, I'm gonna leave you there, and anyone that wants to join us again, next live stream on YouTube will probably be, what day are we today? Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday US session. If not, it'll be next Monday US session. Um, Remember, guys, if you are wanting to join the team and be part of the community every day, they've just posted a link there. Click on the Stripe link, and then we'll be adding you straight to all the Telegram channels. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see Anna and John in about 20 seconds when I walk out of this room. And everyone else, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.